Hi everybody, and thanks so much for tuning into today's video. Today's yoga video is brought to you by Clever Yoga, who sent me their liquid balance mat to practice on. This is a mat I've actually had for a really long time and I love it, so I'm excited to show you more about why I love it. They also sent their newest product, which is an Aromatherapy Diffuser, so I will show you what I'm using and how to use it, and it really is a nice way to enhance your yoga practice. So if you're looking for a way to go deeper in your yoga practice, this might be something to look into. This yoga practice is going to be a feel-good restorative sequence. So you can expect to feel, well, really good once you've completed it. This is something I would recommend if you're feeling a little under the weather, or you're just waking up in the morning, or you've had a very long day and you're looking to kind of wind down, or maybe if you're somebody who works out frequently, this is something to do on your rest day. I hope you guys enjoy it. So there are three main things I look for in a mat. The first one is to make sure that I'm not going to slip and slide. And as you can see, this one, there's no slipping. I've done this in hot yoga class and you just don't slide at all. It's fantastic. The other thing I look for is the thickness of the mat. You want a mat that's going to cushion through your joints and protect your joints if you're in something like crescent pose, but you don't want to be on a mat that's so thick because then it'll throw off your balance. So this is the perfect thickness. The last piece I look at is the bottom of the mat. Just as you don't want to slip on the top of the mat, you also don't want to slip on your actual mat. You don't want the mat moving at all, especially when you're doing things like jumping up, jumping forward from downward facing dog. Oftentimes a mat that doesn't have good traction on the bottom will slide forward, and you want to avoid that. So this is really great traction here, and it doesn't move an inch. So aromatherapy is a great way to reduce stress and create a really beautiful ambiance, whether you are working in an office or you want to enhance your yoga space. So this one by Clever Yoga is amazing because it's got a glass top, which I really love. I think it's really elegant. And you have 7 different options for lighting. You can let the 7 lights go from one to the next, or you can pause it on one of the lights as well. I'm going to show you how to use it now. So what you do is take your favorite essential oil. This is a blend from Soulful Essence, and you just put a couple drops in the diffuser. You fill it with water. There's a water line to show you how high to fill it. And then underneath there is a little button, which I can't show you because I've got the water in it. But you just press the button, and then you put the cap on top. Now the light's going to begin to change, and you have the aroma coming up, which I hope you can see through there. And it's just a wonderful way to add stillness and calm and serenity to your space. Okay, so come to sit in a comfortable seated position and roll your shoulders back. Go ahead and close your eyes, turn your palms to face up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth at the sigh. Go. Just letting go of any stress you're holding on to right now. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine. And as you breathe in, follow the breath all the way up through the length of your spine, out through the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears, let your arms become heavier. And without actually smiling, bring the sensation of a smile to your face. And breathe into that sensation of a smile. And we're going to start the 3-part breath. So if you're new to that, bring your hands to your belly. Take a deep breath in, and you'll notice the first part of that breath, your belly will expand. In the middle of the breath, bring your hands to your ribs and almost visualize your ribs extending out to the sides. And at the top of that breath, bring the hands to the top of the chest and notice at the very top, your chest rises ever so slightly. And then as you exhale, exhale from the chest. Ribs, so the ribs go in this time, and belly, navel towards spine, emptying out the lungs completely. Inhale, belly. ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Breathing on your own, just like that, 3-part breath in and out for 3 more rounds. And then on your next inhale, quietly open up your eyes. You're going to take the right fingertips down to the mat, a little bit out to the side, and bring your left arm up overhead, palm facing down, and then go ahead and take a look at your thumb. Swoop the fingers down and then back up. And as you do, breathe in, open up through your side body and through your chest, and then exhale, swoop down, inhale, come back up. Swoop down, inhale, rise up. Come back to center. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Bring your hands behind your head, chin to chest, elbows droop in a little bit. Gentle stretch for the neck and the upper back. And then inhale, lift your arms and open up your elbows. Look up, take about 45-degree gaze. And then exhale, elbows come in, chin to chest. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, lift, open, look up, breathe. Exhale, elbows come in, chin to chest, but maintain that length through the spine. Last time, inhale, lift, open, breathe, exhale, elbows come in, chin to chest. Sit nice and tall, bring the arms by your side. Take your left fingertips over to the side, lift your right arm up and overhead, palm facing down, take a look at the thumb. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, swoop the fingers down, inhale, open up, and you're gonna kind of spiral your chest open here. Exhale, inhale, swoop up. Exhale, inhale, swoop up. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers the other way, that way that feels a little funky. And then press your forearms together. Bring your hands underneath your chin with your elbows as close to one another as they can. And then you're gonna lift up just the elbows. Lift, 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 lift. And then as you exhale, your head's gonna go back, elbows come out in front of you, pressing your forearms together. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale. Inhale, lift the elbows only. Reach, reach, reach as high as you can. And then exhale, elbows come together, head goes back. Inhale, back to center, and exhale. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, elbows come out in front, let the head go back. Inhale, back to center, and exhale. Inhale the elbows. Lift, lift, lift as high as you can, but keep your chin parallel to the ground. And then exhale, press forearms together, let head go back. Inhale, back to center. And exhale. From here, take your hands to your knees. You're gonna lean back and round your back, tucking your chin towards your chest. So breathing into the space between your shoulder blades. And then as you inhale, sit nice and tall, lift your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, pull the arms down, goddess arms. A little bit of an arch through your back here, but lifting up through your chest as you gaze up. Swoop the fingers down to the ground, back behind you. Then reach them out in front. Round your back, chin to chest. Reach as far forward as you can, but reach as far back as you can with your back. And then inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Take goddess arms, so arms about 90 degrees. Arch your back a little bit, but then lift up through your chest. So it's like a mini back bend while you're seated. And then bring your hands down back behind you. Bring your arms out in front of you. Reach as far forward as you can, but pull your back as far as you can. And then lift your arms up overhead and pull your elbows out to the side, 90 degrees. Goddess arms. Reach up through your heart. Take your gaze 45 degrees. Fingers come back behind you. One more time. Out in front. Reach, 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 reach. Breathe into it. And then lift your arms up overhead. Pull the elbows out to the side, 90 degrees. Lift through your heart. Look up. And then the hands come back down. From here, you're gonna extend through your legs and bring your hands back about halfway back, but your fingers are gonna be pointed in towards your body. So don't have your fingers out away from you. Fingers pointed in towards your hips. Then you're gonna take your feet about halfway towards your butt. Feet are about hip distance, toes pointed straight out in front of you. You're gonna press into your heels and into your hands to lift up. Let your head go back if that feels okay for your neck, and then breathe through your chest and hip flexors. And then gently release. Extend just the left leg, sit nice and tall. Right foot's gonna cross over left thigh, and then hug the knee in, but sit up straight through your spine so you're nice and tall. Option to stay here or take it a little deeper by bringing the right fingers back behind you and looking out over your right shoulder. Whatever feels good for you, do that. From here, sit forward, turn forward, and then lift that right foot up, interlace your fingers, and bring your hands underneath the foot. Or if that's too much for you, you can just sit tall and bring your hands wherever you can. The goal here is to get the knee back towards the armpit. So pull it back as much as you can, and breathe here for just a sec. Keep both feet flexed, toes are spread, sit really tall. Option to rock back and forth or side to side, whatever feels good for you, do that. And then we'll gently release, bringing the right leg down. Cross left foot over right thigh, hug the knee into the body, sit really tall. Option to stay here with right foot flexed, toes are spread, or take it a bit deeper by bringing your left fingers in line with your spine and looking out over left shoulder with right eye. From here, turn forward, interlace the fingers the way that feels a little weird. Bring the fingers underneath the left foot and pull the knee in towards the armpit. Again, if that's too much, just bring your hands to wherever is comfortable on your shin and pull the knee back. You want to sit as tall as you can. Keep your right leg long and strong. Toes are spread on both feet. An option to rock forward and backward or side to side, whatever feels good. And from here, we'll gently release and extend the legs out in front and extend the arms out in front as well. Slowly lower down onto your back. And then once you're on your back, bend your knees so they're halfway back. And then heel toe your feet once or twice so they're a little bit wider than your hips, and let your knees droop in and rest on one another. Bring your hands to your belly, go ahead and close your eyes, and we'll be here for about 5 minutes, letting your body absorb all the good things you just did. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly roll over onto your right side. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come to sit up in a comfortable seated position. And bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach. And just take a second to acknowledge your practice. When you're ready, seal it in. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below in the comment section and I will do my best to be in touch. And if you're interested, my book Namaste is available on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and most major bookstores everywhere. We also have a podcast. It's called Namaste with Yoga by Candace, and it is available on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play. And if you have friends who you think may benefit from this video, I would be so appreciative if you would send them the link. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon here on the YBC channel.